just to let you know, I am not happy to see you here. Like, man.
No.
Like, this is ridiculous.
Are you upset? Like, really upset?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I will
People are
start.
stupid. This is
So
why
did you have any hint of it?
No. Well, kind of, because like I wasn't on for any of the immunities in the last one, and then they didn't give me something to do for this one. So I was like, well,
You did keep your vote tonight, but even if you would have voted someone else, you know, it wouldn't have, nothing would have happened. You know, it was like against you. Clearly, the votes were there.
apparently.
There's only one other vote that wasn't on you, and that was for Hunter. Do you like have any idea of who you think that might be?
Either Demi or Austin, probably.
Okay.
Wait, and I'm gonna go on camera, but like I look like a hot mess right now.
Yeah, I'm just asking you questions. Pal's gonna start the official interview. I'm just like want to get inside your brain. Also, before she starts, sorry that you this happened. Sad to see you go.
Okay. So
really quick, wait, before she starts, really quick. Maybe if there's ever like a second chance, like maybe, you know, like because I think we plan on having a second chance where people get voted in. Maybe you'll be an option to get voted in. So we'll see.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, pal.
I would hope so, because like that's kind of annoying.
Right. Also, I'm gonna chime in like whenever I have questions, but Pal's gonna lead most of it.
Okay.
Okay. Hey Shannon. So I want you to tell me like. Okay, first of all, I'm just really sad to see you here. I mean, did I expect it? Yeah. Do I think that I would have preferred another outcome? Yes. I'm obviously not going to get into that. But anyway. So, how do you feel like right now? Like, what are your initial thoughts after being voted out?
Pretty annoyed.
Do you have
I
anything
like.
of what happened?
I guess like I trusted people or whatever, and then like bad ideas, but whatever. I didn't even get to show you guys how I play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I feel like you had a lot of potential. Like, I feel like you could have been an amazing player, and I feel like your time got cut short due to unfortunate circumstances. But who do you think was like behind your vote?
Probably Tia. She was being really shady with me, so I don't know. I low-key wanted her out, but I wasn't gonna throw her name out because nobody's wanted to vote her out. So.
Mm-hmm. So is Tia the person who you feel the most betrayed by, or who do you think that would be?
Oh no, I literally didn't talk to her in the old tribe. Low key, I was gonna like DM her in this tribe, and I was like, I didn't even know she was in my other tribe. I was like, oh, I don't know if I've met her before.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the other one, I'm probably most by Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
The Hunter and I were cool, but like I guess not.
Really quick pause before past the next question. I'm like replaying this moment in my mind, and this might be one of my favorite, like, funniest moments in reality noted history. Whenever I said, "Bring me your torch," she's like, "I don't have anything to bring." That was so funny.
I was like, I can grab a remote. But...
Okay, pal, you can continue. I just had to say that was hilarious.
Thank you.
It was really funny. I was like, girl. Okay, so you think that Hunter is probably the person you feel the most betrayed by? You know, I mean, obviously this was a really fast vote off. It was something that happened really quickly. Do you think that there was anything that you could have done to prevent this happening?
Probably not. Everybody, I don't know. Everybody has their like preconceived notions of me, and like, I don't know. I feel like they just didn't want me in or something. I don't know. And also, missing 2 immunities wasn't good for me. It was just they were at the wrong times.
Right. So you feel like the scheduling thing kind of screwed you over, as well as the fact.
Kinda. Also, I'm not good at text replacement comps, but like that's like a completely different issue. So it wouldn't even matter if I was in there.
Right. So you believe that that's the reason why you got voted out, because you weren't on for the comps and people saw you as someone that was inactive and not really valuable to the tribe moving forward?
I guess.
Okay. So, I mean, you weren't in this tribe for long, but when you kind of saw the cast reveal and kind of got a gist of who the cast was going to be, did you think you were going to go this early?
What?
Did you think you were going to go this
Oh,
early?
not at all. I loved most of the cast. I was excited to like be on a tribe with like a lot of them.
Hmm. So you feel like your time got cut short and there's nothing you really could have done about it, but you didn't expect it at all, which is why you're kind of blindsided right now.
Me saying that I didn't expect it was kind of like dumb because I guess I kind of got a vibe. Whenever
Uh-huh.
I would talk in that chat, I would get ignored. And I was like, oh, okay. And everyone was like making jokes and joking around about all this different stuff. And like the minute I would say anything, everyone would leave me on red. So I was like, oh. So I always felt a little bit like an outcast in a way.
Hmm.
But I didn't really expect them to vote me out over like all that. So I guess
Right.
like half and half.
Did you ever feel like the pufferfish alliance or whatever you guys called it was like illegitimate, or did you actually trust them and you actually believed it was real for like the short time that it existed?
I didn't even really want it to happen. Like Tia approached me and she was like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Um, I I just went along with it. I didn't really like this tribe that much. I wish I was on a tribe with like Grayson or Mike or like
for
someone
like
like
for
that.
like like for like for like for
Is
like
Oh
like
my
everyone
gosh, Pow.
like for like for like for like for
Are you good? Are you good? Are you good, Pow? If I have to do
I
the
can,
interview, I can. Wait,
okay.
oh my god, that was wow. Okay, wait. Pow, are
It was
you
like a dubstep.
right? Or like you're like okay, I'll continue. My mic broke. Pow, if you figured out, just come on in. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, we have to put that in the edit of the interview. Okay, I'm gonna continue. So so Shannon, like, what do you feel like you feel like you did anything wrong? Like, do you feel like there's something that you could have done better?
I don't know. Like whenever I'm in a game, I typically like am pretty quiet at the beginning because it's kind of like awkward, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm typically like pretty quiet in the beginning. Once we get like towards the end, that like camaraderie becomes more, and like you can like vibe with people more.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I didn't really get a chance to like get to that point.
Right.
And then none of my like friends were in my tribe,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, well, they've got their friendships, and then I'm not really like super vibing here.
Right.
So I don't know.
So do you think it was from the jump? Like they knew they were getting rid of you, or did you feel like it changed throughout the night?
I honestly have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I could say yes to that and be like, um, because they were acting all awkward to me and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no really way to know, I guess.
Right.
I tried to help. Like when they told me they wanted at Austin, I was like, okay, well I can tell Austin that this.
Right.
They're like, oh, okay, do it. Yeah, do it. And I told Austin that. And like I tried to make him believe it was Madison, but I guess they also talked to Austin.
So you feel like your biggest issue tonight was that you were too trusting of your original tribe just because of tribal lines.
Probably.
Okay.
Well, I was trusting of Austin too, but he
Mm-hmm.
took their side.
So do you think if you had made it past this night, you would have had a better shot going forward in the game?
If we had switched tribes right
Yeah.
away, if if I had made it through this night, they probably would have gotten me out the next one.
So you think, yeah, there was no on this tribe you were basically in that position screwed, like there was really no way out unless it was a swap.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I just don't think they liked me very much. Like Tia always
yeah.
like gave me a bad vibe.
Right.
I was like, I
So
haven't done anything to you. I don't know the issue here, but okay.
right. So if you could have pulled off any type of move tonight, like if you could have, what do you think maybe you could have done differently? Do you think there was any scenario of you had a conversation with somebody and you stayed?
I wish I would have had the ability, like the numbers, to get Tia.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We obviously know that she's like a big threat from other games. She's a big name. And I'm
Right.
like, if I would have gotten her out, that would have been a big move for me.
Right.
But I was in no position to throw out her name because everyone's like on her side in that job.
Right. So you kind of feel like you did what you could have done with the tribe that you were given, and if you would have made them a bigger move, that would have potentially put you in an even worse spot than you already were.
100%. They would have all gotten back to her if I had said
Right.
anything. It would have blown up in my face even worse than this did. So
How do you feel about this? Like, you are the third person out and you are the third girl out of this game.
it's kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna call sexism because that's literally so stupid.
Right.
It's
No,
actually
I agree.
so dumb. Like,
Right.
if someone's gonna be like, "Oh, it's sexist that 3 girls got voted out," like,
No, we're for sure gonna get comments of that, for sure, without a
that's
doubt.
actually the dumbest thing ever. It's literally
Right.
just.
I do find it disappointing though, because I definitely like now we're left with how many girls in the game? Like 3 maybe? I think we started with 6. We only have 3 girls left in the entire game.
Really?
So it's a bit disappointing.
It's
but
kind of.
but I mean, I definitely don't think it was like she's a girl, get her out. Considering your tribe had
It had nothing to
3
do with my
girls.
gender.
Right.
That whole thing where people are like, "Oh, they only got them out because they're girls."
Right.
That's
Right.
actually so dumb. If it's other girls, obviously, like saying
Mhm.
to get the girls out, like it's
Right.
purely based on what they saw in this game and what they've
Mhm.
seen in previous games.
Do you think that actually that's a good question, because I will say this, although you say, girls, like it's not a girl thing, it's not because you're a girl, but I have noticed this a lot of the time, and this fandom, although girls are typically a minority, girls go for girls. Girls want to get out other girls. It's definitely a reoccurring thing I see. Do you think maybe Tia, because you believe Tia wanted you out, do you think maybe Tia wanted you out because of, the catty girl dynamic for some reason that exists?
I don't know. That's actually a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I
Pal, if
just
you want to take over after this question, go for it, by the way.
I just feel like
Yeah, we hear you.
yeah,
Okay. It's
there's
just
a little weird like red circle with a line next to your picture though.
I don't see that weird.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, I think it means she's recording.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what that means.
Okay, Pal, you can take over.
So I feel like Drew's asked a lot of the important questions, but I want to ask you like more production questions now.
Okay.
Because that's what people ask. So this game is kind of different. Like it has a lot of different aspects that aren't usually seen in other games. What do you think were your favorite things about this game, and what do you think are things you would change from what you've seen?
I don't know. I do like the Skype aspect. I've had that in a couple other games, and I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd like it makes it more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. There's nothing I would really change. I don't think. I like the way you guys host.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, and then next question. If you were given the chance to come back, would you take it?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, awesome. We love hearing that. I guess that's really it. Like, unless you have anything that maybe you want to say about your experience to the viewers, or like you want to say or about your game.
At this point in the game, there was nothing to really say about my game. I wasn't able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Cut
literally
short.
an eviction. Yeah,
Also,
I
you have a cool stat though. I don't know if you know this, and I doubt anyone else knows this except me. You are the only blonde female to ever play this game.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're the only blonde female to ever play.
That's iconic.
Yeah.
So then you're the only blonde female to be voted out.
Yeah, right.
That's sexist against blondes.
So even if we eventually have blondes come in, you'll always be the first blonde female to ever play.
I love that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, at least you might be walking away early, but at least you have a cool stat.
True. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. I forgot. Okay, so if you could pick a winner right now, who would you pick?
Let me look at the cast.
Okay.
If you go to the merge, you can see, or the swap thing, you can see a list.
Okay. Nobody from my tribe because they were annoying. But
I'm putting up your little snuffed edit right now.
so sad.
Right. Also make sure to make confessionals when you get the chance.
Oh, I will.
About anything that happened. And also, like, you can make an no, you're good. You can make an exit too, like, final words.
I feel like I would like to see. Hmm, I know Grayson's not gonna win. Like, I know it's kind of mean to say, but like, I feel I've seen the way he plays in games, and he makes fatal errors a lot of the time. So like,
Mhm.
even though like he's my friend, and it'd be like great if he would win, he's not going to.
Mhm.
Um, the only people I really like in the game right now, I like Nate, I like Mike, I like Grayson. I feel like those are some options.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. Um, hopefully they go far.
Well, that was my last
If
question.
you do a second chance thing to where like
Mhm.
I have the possibility of getting back in, I would hope
Right.
that I would go further.
Mhm.
Hopefully in a better tribe this time.
Right.
But yeah. That's pretty much what I had to say.
I'm seeing your reactions to like I sent you to the chats and I'm seeing what people are saying.
What are they saying?
Oh my god, they're right. I said night 3. Oh my god, I hate myself. I'm gonna fix it. Fuck
Oh
me.
jeez.
Mm.
That's so sad.
Ugh, now I have to go repost it. Gosh darn.
Even looking at the post, oh,
Yeah. No, I am really disappointed to see you go. I definitely like not only because you're my friend, but like I just think that you offered like a very interesting like dynamic as a player. I feel like if we would have got to see more of you,
I
like
wish
you
you
could have
could,
definitely. Yeah, I wish we could have too for sure.
because
Yeah,
like
Shannon, it
I
makes me sad.
makes me sad too. This is why you have to have a second chances thing, because
Right.
I'm sad, you're sad, like there's no other option, you know?
If we do, because someone asked that earlier this season, I feel like I can say this. There's not like a returning comp or anything for this season, but I definitely think within like soon, like not too much longer, we plan on having like a literal second chances season. Like I
Okay.
want to have that soon. And what I'm kind of thinking with that is like literally like a bunch of options of people that were like robbed or like could have won, like went early but had potential being like nominated kind of in like a vote to get them into the game
Wait,
by
what do you
the
mean
like the fans.
game?
What do you mean? What did you ask?
What do you mean like a vote to get them into the game?
The cast would be selected by the fans, like the viewers of Reality Noted.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh jeez. I was getting on the Skype call. I don't need to answer that. It was unimportant.
Okay. Now I have to redo your freaking man. I have to retype this paragraph. But I think that's all that we have. Thank you
Okay.
so much for playing. I'm sure we probably will end up talking to you, if not tonight, like tomorrow on a call. Love
We
you.
can go
Sorry
on
you went
Lousie's
out.
Liars or later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll probably join honestly.
Okay.